Hello there, this is Will from Soundabout, and shortly we're going to start our first Little Soundabout session. So I'm going to wait a minute or so while the stream gets going, and if you're there, comment and say hello so I know you're there. We'll just hang on for a minute or so. Claire is here. Hi Claire, thanks for joining us. We'll just give it one more minute. I think you can hear me. I think you can see me. Oh, 3 people joining in. Excellent. Hello out there. Excellent. Okay. We're live. You can see me, you can hear me, and I'm seeing your comments. So that's great. 5 people. Hello. Hi, Marise. Okay, so as I said, my name is Will, and I'm from Soundabout. And this is the very first Little Soundabout session. It's an interactive music making session aimed at children in the early years with complex needs. Hi, more people joining in. Little Soundabout. There's lots of information in the comments below, lots of links to how you can either donate or find out more about the project, Little Soundabout. If you are already part of the project, you will have some of these fab Little Soundabout cards. I think you can see them there. And these are a lovely pack of cards that give you all sorts of tips and advice and ideas about how to make music with early years children with complex needs. And today we're going to be mostly looking at the very first card in the book, card 1, and that is under the category of listening. And we'll also be looking at card 13, which is about your body and you. We'll use that more towards the end. So I'll be talking about some of the content on these cards. It doesn't matter if you don't have them. Just join in with enthusiasm as we go along. So I'm going to start with our song, Music Time. Before I do, if you have any way of moving your phone or speaker, whatever's making the sound for this video, close, or actually making contact with the young person you're with, you can do that now. Maybe placing it on the tray for the wheelchair, maybe on the body, on the chest, or close by on a pillow if your young person's laid down. If you don't have a speaker, you can even just using the phone, and I think just popping it in a cup makes it a bit louder, and you can increase those vibrations of the sound. So let me sing, hey Karen, let me sing the Music Time song to you. And if you feel a pulse and would like to join in, if you get the words, please join in with us. Music time to sing and play. Sing and play along, come and join us. Come and join us in the circle now. In the circle now, it's music time. Music time to sing and play. Sing and play along, come and join us. Come and join us in the circle now. In the circle now, it's music time. See if you can join in this time. One more go through it. Music time to sing and play. Sing and play along, come and join us. Come and join us in the circle now. In the circle now, it's music time. Great. Oh, well, we've got 19 people with us. You're very welcome to our circle, and it's music time. This is Little Soundabout, and we're going to talk about some very simple ways of making music with early years children with complex needs. So that was the music time song. But at Soundabout, we're really interested in how presenting songs and music in simple ways can help people with complex needs to engage. So I'm going to play that same song now, but it's going to be broken down a lot. I'm going to add a fair bit of silence, and it's going to be a lot simpler. It might seem a little odd to hear to start with, but maybe this format of hearing music is really suitable for young children at early stages of development. So tell me if there's any different responses with the young people you're with, and watch out really carefully for tiny signals, little movements, facial expressions or movements that might be telling you, I like this, I want more. So let's have a little listen to that song in a slightly simpler way. Music. Sing and play along. Come and join us. In the circle now, it's music time. It's Harriet and Sam. We'll go again. See if you can join in this time. Music. Sing and play. Come and join us. In the circle now, it's music time. Okay, well that's the much simplified version of the music time song. So I really need lots of feedback from everyone listening today. We're going to do some hello. We're going to do a little hello chant now. So if you can tell me who you're with and what they're doing while we do this chant, that would be fab. So we are using, as I said, card 1, make lots of different sounds to see which sounds I like best. And first, I need to know who have we got here, because using the name of the young person is super, super important. So I know I've got Seb, and we've got Karen and Maurice, and we've got Claire and Joe. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to sing 3 times over who's here, and we're going to tap slowly 3 times. I'm going to use my guitar here, but maybe the young person you're with, you can tap gently on the shoulders, or the torso, or the feet, or the neck. So here's how it'll sound. Who's here? Who's here? Who's here? Who's here? And then we'll stop and you can tell me if there's anything happening. So I know Seb's here, so I'm going to sing to Seb first and then Freddie. So if you can join in with me saying who's here and tapping, and then we'll wait at the end of the fourth time. So Seb's here. Seb's here. Seb's here. Seb's here. What can you hear? What's happening? Tell me. Freddie's here. Freddie's here. Freddie's here. Freddie's here. And we can get nice and close. We can make really close eye contact. And so close that maybe the young person can feel the breath of your voice on their skin. And they're looking straight at you. And we're tapping along. We've said hello to Freddie and Seb. So Luke from Swansea says hi. Luke's here. Luke's here. Luke's here. Luke's here. What are you hearing? Tell me what's happening. Isaac's here. Isaac's here. Isaac's here. Isaac's here. Let's go through with everyone that's here. So we'll change the name each time. You can be joining in with just the name of the person you're with and leaving that silence at the end. And if anything happens, tell me. If there's a noise or a movement, we'll see if you can copy it back. So, Seb's here. Seb's here. Seb's here. Seb's here. Freddie's here. Freddie's here. Freddie's here. Freddie's here. Luke's here. Luke's here. Luke's here. Luke's here. Isaac's here. Isaac's here. Isaac's here. Isaac's here. Seb is looking around. Seb's rolling his eyes. Okay, so we've got a nice little circle here in our music group. I think we're going to move on to make some sounds. And again, this is card 1 of the Little Soundabout cards. And what it talks about is making lots of different sounds for your young person to hear. So we're kind of going to set up a menu here, a menu of sounds. And for a starter, we're just going to use our voice. So I need your help, adults, carers, parents and siblings out there. And again, we're going to get very close to the young person. Lots of eye contact, and so close they can feel that breath on your face. And we're going to make some sounds. And I think let's start with a vowel sound. So let's choose a vowel sound. I'm going to choose F or E. And we're going to make those sounds after, again, a little chant. So let's see. We're gonna sing "We're Listening" You're listening, here's your sound, and then we'll make a sound with E. Or if you've chosen a different vowel sound, you use that. And tell me what's happening. See what people like. Alessandra's here. Going to change. Alessandra's here. Alessandra's here. Alessandra's here. Welcome, Alessandra. Okay, here we go. We're listening, you're listening, here's your sound. Eh, eh, eh. Are you making those sounds at home? We're listening, you're listening, here's your sound. Eh, eh, eh. Eh, eh, eh. We can make that sound really long as well. We'll go E, and if you change the pitch as well, that might be an interesting change for your young person to hear. We're listening, you're listening, here's your sound. E. Are you doing this at home? E. Oh, we've got a sleepy smile from Seb. Great. We're listening, you're listening, here's your sound. E. Nice and close. Eye contact, watching for all the signals, tiny micro movements. Tell me if you're doing a different sound and what responses you're getting in the comments. We've got a sleepy smile. Jack is here. We'll do a very quick. Jack's here. Jack's here. Jack's here. Jack's here. Jack's here. Hi, Jack. Okay. So we tried some vowel sounds. Let's do some consonant sounds. I'm going to choose B. And again, we can feel that sound. B, B, B. You can feel it on the cheeks, maybe the front of your face or your forehead. And we're going to do that little chant, make the sound, and leave a bit of silence and watch and listen for any responses. See if you can notice the sounds on our menu we're making that the young person really likes, or might show you that they don't like so much. Quinn is here. Quinn's here. Quinn's here. Quinn's here. Quinn's here. Hello, Quinn. Here we go with some consonant sounds. Choose your own. All the adults and siblings at home making these sounds, getting really close. And we're going to go, we're listening, you're listening, here's your sound. Ba, 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 ba. We're listening, you're listening, here's your sound. Ba, 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 ba. Are you doing it at home? I hope so. Really close. Leave a silence. Welcome, Quinn. We're listening, you're listening, here's your sound. Ba, 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 ba. Should we do it more? One more time. Here we go. We're listening, you're listening, here's your sound. Ba, 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 ba. And in between these sessions, I'll be here every week, 2 o'clock on a Monday. You can be trying these sounds or different vowel sounds, different consonant sounds, trying high-pitched and low-pitched voices, long gaps between the sounds, quick. Vary it lots, and try and write down or note down the favourites on our menu, on our starter menu. Okay, the last option on our starter menu of sounds is a sound effect. So you might be able to make some fantastic sounds with your mouth. I know a lot of people have got special sounds they can make. I quite like the, or something else that's often really popular for people to listen to is the sh sound. Sh, sh, sh. Or maybe you've got a fantastic vocal sound you make. So think of a special sound effect sound that you can make, and again, really close eye contact so they can feel the breath on yours from you as you make the sound. And we're going to do that chant and make the sound again. And tell me if you've got a sound, and then I'm going to try my sh sound now. I'm going to try my sh sound. Tell me what's happening out there. We're listening, you're listening, here's your sound. Sh, 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 sh. Sh, 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 sh. Does anyone like that sound? Are they giving you any signals for more? Maybe a tiny movement, maybe wide eyes, maybe a smile? It's a little bit glitchy. I'm going to carry on for now because we're coming towards the end. These sessions are quite short. One more go with the sh sound. We're listening, you're listening, here's your sound. Sh, 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 sh. We're listening, you're listening, here's your sound. What kind of sounds have you been making? What's your special effect sound with your voice? Tell me all about it. Tell me what the young people you're with and making sounds with like. Jack is smiling. Oh good, let's do the sh for Jack again. We're listening, Jack's listening, here's Jack's sound. We're listening, Jack's listening, here's Jack's sound. One more time. We're listening, Jack's listening, here's your sound. Okay, that's really nice. Next week we're going to carry on with this card, but what I'd like you to do, if you can, is we'll use some sound makers. So that could be some instruments you have at home, some metal sounds or shaker sounds. Think about what we've done. We've done some listening, we've made some sounds. If you can tell me what sounds you've made, we'll try and put it in our little chant. And again, we can tap the body here on the chest, on the legs, maybe clapping gently with hands. And we're going to say, what have we done? 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 Seb's been smiling, Seb's been smiling, Seb's been smiling, Seb's been smiling. Jack has been smiling too. Jack's been smiling, Jack's been smiling, Jack's been smiling, Jack's been smiling. What else have we done? What have we done? What have we done? What have... Next week, finding some sound makers, crisp packets, keys, some cardboard or your own sound makers from home. And we're going to explore sounds on the body and build on what we started on menu of sounds to listen to. So it's time to finish. I am going to sing a quick goodbye. Freddie has been kicking his legs. Freddie's been kicking his legs. He must have been liking some of the sounds. It's time to finish. So we've come to the end. Now it's time to stop. Thanks for coming to music. We've come to the end. Now it's time to stop. Thanks for coming to music. Goodbye, Freddie. Goodbye. Goodbye, Jack. Goodbye. Goodbye, Quinn. Goodbye. Thanks for coming to music. Goodbye, Alexander.